Welcome to my channel, TikTokers. So recently I hit 7,000 followers on TikTok and one of my videos got 10 million views. And I don't even like the app. TikTok is an interesting platform and I wanted to talk about it today, which is why I gathered all of my pillows from my bed. I gathered my tea, even though I don't like tea, and we're gonna have a little tea time talk about TikTok. Try saying that 10 times fast. This is him. This is the man's. So TikTok, it has blown up, it has taken the world by storm, everybody seems to be on it right now, but the funny thing is, no one seemed to be for it when it first started. Everyone was like, rip Vine, TikTok can't replace Vine. All the advertisements were super weird and creepy. So initially I was extremely against the app and refused to download it. I told my sister that the day that I download TikTok will be the day that I die. And then I entered the world of advertising, my major, and all advertisers are interested in TikTok because everybody's on TikTok right now, it makes sense. So my boss forced me to download the app and post on it to get familiar with the platform, and of course I was extremely against this and was like, great, my life is over, I'm gonna go on TikTok and ruin my social life. So I went and uploaded a video. It was just about a Gators football game that had happened at school, and it had gotten like 100 views or something. And then I sent a lot of funny content on Snapchat, and I had Snapchatted to my sister a video of my professor playing Lizzo in class. Thought it was the funniest thing ever that he was watching it. And I sent it to her and she said, this would go viral on TikTok, you should put it on TikTok. And I was like, no, like I don't want to use it, like I'm only using it because my boss is making me. But I put it on TikTok and got 13,000 views and 878 likes on my second TikTok video of my professor watching Lizzo. Side note, my professor ended up finding this video, and thankfully he was one of our cool media professors, so he thought it was the funniest thing ever. But I was at work one day in the social media office and someone was talking about it and they were like, one student like posted that video of him, and I was like, that was me. And yeah, that was a good time. So I didn't use the app again. I came home from school and I just kind of started playing around with it for fun. I ended up making a video about how I was making Redbubble stickers for my sister's birthday, and it got 800 views, like nothing crazy. I'd only at that point posted 6 videos. And then one day at the mall, my sister and I were being stupid, and this is a video I would have normally Snapchatted my Snapchat streaks. It was a dumb video of my sister and I making a 6 feet distance, social distance joke, like just with the fact that the ground, I don't really know how to describe it. I'll just play the video so you can, yeah.
Oh, because we have the 16 part.
And that was it. That was all that I posted. And before I knew it, my phone was blowing up with notifications. Currently, I have 400,000 likes from just that video. I still get notifications. It's been weeks now. I still get notifications of people following me and liking the video because of it. On a whim, posted it, just like the last one where I just randomly posted the one of my professor. So naturally, I got addicted to the app because that's the second stage. It's first denial and then addiction. So I started posting more, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like famous now. And I was having fun with it, honestly. It was more that I was just really enjoying it at this point. And I definitely got in that addiction phase where I'd stay up till 4 a.m. watching TikToks, which was not healthy. But now nothing has got that many views or likes since then. And I've put some effort into some of these other TikToks that I've made thinking, oh, this will go viral. People will love this. Recently today, I just posted one of the funniest things ever. Ready? Pure comedy. And that was a true story. But today, while drinking my tea here, I wanted to talk about the anxiety that TikTok gives me. Let me tell you, I had dreamed of going viral forever, like most people do, but the minute that my phone started blowing up with thousands of notifications a second, the anxiety hit. I didn't like it. I wanted it to stop. I wanted my phone to stop. And what made me so upset was I barely tried in the video. Some of these other TikToks that I spent lots of time making didn't get any recognition, but this 3-second video of a quick joke blew up on the platform, which tells you a lot. Now granted, most of my other content is stupid and silly, but that's another story. I really honestly didn't feel accomplished at all. Like, I spend more time on my YouTube videos and really care and I'm passionate about them, and so I don't care how many views it gets, but that video on TikTok, I just randomly posted it and it blew up, and I didn't feel proud of it at all. Like, I didn't work on that at all. I would have just sent it to my Snap Streaks and called it a day, and they would have wrote, haha, that's the most recognition I would have got for it. So I have some theories about the app. I think that I have cracked the TikTok algorithm. I know the AI is really smart on there, but I have cracked the code, and I really truly think the reason that video blew up is for the following reasons. 1, it was short. 2, the comment section blew up, and 3, it was really relevant to what was going on at the time. And that's my formula for blowing up on TikTok from finding TikTok fame. Those are the 3 reasons that I found that it blew up like that. So my theory about relevance is pretty self-explanatory because obviously everyone was talking about social distancing and coronavirus at the time, so that makes sense. The comment section blowing up is because there was so much hate about the fact that we made a controversial joke, and I'm going to talk about that in a bit. And the 3-second video theory is that when people are watching this and they're going to the comments or they're liking or they're showing someone, the video plays over and over. And I think that TikTok reads that as they like the content, so they're staying on it and finishing the full thing, almost like it's YouTube watch time. Obviously, quality content is important. You don't want to just be posting random things, but that wasn't quality content and it still blew up. But of course, I have some issues with the app, and actually, I still don't like the app. The number one thing that bothers me about TikTok is the copyrighted content. A lot of it is done by other people, and they just don't get the recognition they deserve from originally coming up with that idea. Trends are the same way. Trends are awesome, and I love trends, but the first person that came up with that is hardly ever recognized. I used to get so mad that they would put Vine sounds on top of TikTok, and all the mouthing and lip singing used to bother me to no end. It's actually the biggest reason I wouldn't download the app, because I figured there's no new content on here. People are just posting it as themselves doing it. A lot of people from Vine were actually getting mad that they were stealing their content. The second issue that I have with this platform, and it is my biggest issue and the biggest thing I realized from going viral, is the amount of hate on the app. People really go at each other. I don't know if it's because it's a younger demographic and kids just don't realize that there is a such thing as cyberbullying, and behind the screen you feel like you can say whatever, but the people making those videos are real people and you can really hurt them with the things that you say. Honestly, it's nothing like I've ever seen. I have every single social media platform and I have seen the most hate on TikTok. Like, I finally experienced what it was like to be bullied by a 10-year-old. Like, the comments that we were getting were sexist and hateful. Me and my sister were following all CDC guidelines. In the video, the problem was we weren't wearing a mask, so a lot of people called us out for not wearing a mask in the store. A lot of people called us out for being outside in the first place, and then some people were just like, this is so dumb, like, how dare you joke about social distancing. It was just a bunch of like random hate, and it was really overwhelming because we weren't trying to do anything bad. I know people are gonna have their opinions, obviously, but we were just trying to make people smile. I mean, people needed to smile in times like Corona. And we were just thinking we're making a dumb joke, but the comments, besides all the controversy, which I should have expected and it's fine because everyone's gonna have their own opinion, they didn't see behind the camera that we were following CDC guidelines and we're just sisters. A lot of people were like, how are you hanging out with your friend right now? And I was like, no, she's my sister. Like, we're breathing the same air, it's fine. The masks we had taken off because we had just eaten lunch, and so we like were walking into the store, and that's like why we didn't have them on. But you wouldn't know that because from one 3-second video, how are you supposed to get the full story? Of course no one's gonna know. But what bothered me more than that is the sexist comments about how people were like women trying to be funny, all this different stuff. It was horrible. Like, I've never experienced that before. I don't know why, because I've been on social media for so long. I've seen it here and there, and like I've gotten it sometimes, but not as much as I have on TikTok. Like, it was evil, some of the things people were saying, and really rude. And we were just 2 girls having fun, 2 sisters having fun, trying to make a joke and trying to make people laugh. And so I was really confused as to why it got that much hate. A 3-second video. Which brings me to my next issue that I have with TikTok, and it's that people go viral for the wrong reasons. Honestly, I didn't deserve to go viral like that. I didn't try with that video. I mean, yeah, we thought of the joke and we planned out how we were gonna film it and whatnot, but 10 million views? That's a lot. Some people go viral for dumb reasons, and like I said, people will steal other people's content. That girl that's now famous because she looks like Charli D'Amelio, like, she didn't do anything to deserve that. It's just, it boggles my mind how you can go viral and famous for the most random reasons these days. Now, I am not judging anyone and their platforms and their content. Like, that is great that they have found success, but it's so, there's just like a lack of recognition for creativity these days. I mean, there's so many people on YouTube that deserve to have more subscribers and they don't for For what reason? I'm gonna end this little tea time talk on a positive note, however. I do still use TikTok, and there are a few reasons why. I actually find myself enjoying the app more than I should. And it honestly is funny. There are some really talented content creators on there, and I'm glad that we do have a replacement for Vine. Rip Vine. Vine, of course, is always gonna have a special place in my heart because that's what I grew up watching. But if you think about it, we needed something to replace Vine because we have Instagram where you have photo content, you have YouTube where you have long form video content, you have everything in between. And so we needed a platform for short-term video content because let's face it, that's not really what Instagram's for. And so when Vine left, we were missing the short form comedy video content, little skits that people used to do. It's why a lot of people from Vine that were famous on Vine, when they switched to YouTube, they were having a hard time because they were better at short form content. There's nothing wrong with that. I also have to say the AI on there is amazing. It really truly does know what I want to see, sometimes to a fault, but just know that whatever you're liking is what the For You page is giving you. So if you're liking a bunch of videos of girls dancing and you don't want to see that, you're still gonna get it because you're liking it. I make sure that when I'm scrolling, I'm only liking the things I want to see more of. It's why I don't usually like political TikToks because they get really heated. I'll only really like dogs and comedy. And like weird comedy, so like it's just like a weird. And honestly, I really have appreciated TikTok recently because I think it helped a lot of people through quarantine, and it definitely helps me through quarantine. I feel like there was a lot of relatable content on there, and I was like, yep, me in quarantine right now. So I do think it has done a really good job with just keeping people happy. But I need to keep studying it because it's part of my job. I need to make sure I'm on top of the trends. And the next time that my boss asks me to learn a platform, I'll be very excited to try it because let's face it, this has been a journey on TikTok. Now I'm addicted to it. I really do like watching some of the content on there and making things. It's really fun, it's really silly, and I just think that we needed it. We needed a replacement to Vine. But that's it for today's video. I really just wanted to sit down with my tea. I feel like I needed to get it off my chest almost because it's just been this thing. I'm like, do I put on my resume went viral on TikTok? Like, is that a thing? I feel like I could because it's kind of my field, but still, I feel like it's weird. What do I do with that information? I'm not gonna show up at a interview one day and my boss is gonna be like, what's the coolest thing you've ever done? Oh, I went viral on TikTok. Like, but that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe down below, like this video. Leave a comment letting me know what you think about TikTok. I would love to kind of get a feel. Let's just call this a little research experiment. Like, what do you think about TikTok? Let me, a little conversation here. But I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys don't stay up too late watching TikToks and don't get addicted to the platform like I did. And if you do blow up because of my 3 theories, let me know. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.